Everyone has heard of Korean barbecue, but have you ever tried Chinese barbecue? Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. Today I'm in Flushing, visiting a restaurant that is on the northern side of Flushing, Queens in New York City. Here you'll find a very local, no-frills spot serving up Chinese barbecue. Chinese barbecue is known for offering various meats grilled using metal or bamboo skewers and meat dipped in spice mixes. We arrive on a late weekend afternoon and find a modest-looking restaurant filled with tabletop grills. It's our first visit here, and since we're newbies, we don't know what to expect. Come join me, and by the end of the video, you'll see what an authentic Chinese barbecue skewer experience is all about. Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show, and today I have something very special for you. This is my first skewer restaurant. I'm in Flushing today on Farrington Street. I'm at a restaurant called Mingxing BBQ. Now, this particular restaurant specializes in Chinese barbecue on skewers. You get to barbecue your skewers by yourself, or you can ask the kitchen to do it for you. For some reason, the menu is called Yang Chan. So I don't know why it's called this, but in front of the restaurant, it's called Mingxing BBQ. What we're going to do here is that we're going to order a plethora of skewers, and we're going to show you how to make the skewers and also what they offer and what it tastes like. Check out the video, and we'll go on this great journey together. As you can see over here, the menu and the chopsticks don't match. The menu says Yang Ji Chan, and the restaurant on the chopsticks say Mingxing. So go figure. It's time to take a look at the Mingxing BBQ menu. Once again, they're using this menu, but it doesn't say Mingxing BBQ, but this is what they serve. Everything that you should be focused on is on the first 3 pages. So here are all your meats, as you can see, and they're really economical. They range from $20 all the way down to $10. And the great thing here is that, let's say for example, your chicken skewers, for $15, you're paying for 10 skewers. And they'll tell you the exact amount of skewers that you're getting as you go down the menu. So this is truly economical because the skewers appear to be pretty large. So here's the second page. You have spicy beef skewers over here. And then here's the rest of their items. Now, they also have items that go all the way down to $7, $6. So these are really economical. You get fewer skewers, but yeah, they are commensurate with the type of meat that you're getting. They include gizzards and stuff like that. Here, you have some more food. Now, these are the kitchen items, and I'll quickly go through those with you. Here's quickly scan some more of their kitchen items, and these all appear to be northern Chinese foods. So here we go. Some marinated dishes, characteristic of northern Chinese food. Here are some vegetables, a whole bunch of things like eggplant, tofu, mushrooms. Some more vegetables. You have some fried enoki mushrooms. That's interesting. Deep fried. Some more tofu dishes. And next we have some spicy dry pot. So these are more of the Sichuan type of foods. Lots of red pepper, lots of spicy sauce. And over here you have things like your lazaji, your fried chicken. These are food with more heat. Here's some more of their menu. Quickly scan this. Some quail. And over here, have some more dishes. These are seafood, fried shrimp. Here's some more dishes. These are served in the metal pot. Here's some rabbit, if you like rabbit. That's a Sichuanese dish. And here's some more. Quickly scan these. And here's some dessert buns with cream sauce, corn pancake. Here's their carb items like cold noodles, fried rice, miso soup, seafood pancake, stuff like that. And lastly, we have the beers and soft drinks. And these are all economical. Sodas are only $2. The restaurant offers a variety of spices to create your own spice dip. They also provided us with some dipping spices. So after you're done cooking the meat, you can dip it into the spices that you have in this plate. We were provided with some side dishes. This appears to be some type of daikon radish that's sauced. And this looks like peanuts, boiled peanuts. The next items I'm going to try are the side dishes. They gave us a side dish of peanuts and also what looks like daikon. So let's start with the peanuts. Yes, these are regular peanuts that have been boiled in soy sauce. And it's sweet soy sauce. So these are sweet peanuts. The next one is the daikon. So this is stuff that looks like you could get at H Mart. So let's try this. Yeah. Not too spicy, despite the color. It's nice and vinegary, a tad bit sweet. This is very good. It'll cut the fat of any of the food that you eat here. Okay, here's a look at the grill. They just turned it on, and as you can see, there are 3 pieces of charcoal in the grill. So we're gonna get these cooking pretty quickly. Okay, this is the raw uncooked state of the meat, and I was told that this is the beef and this is the lamb, and it looks like it's pre-seasoned. Before we start the meal, the waiter came over to our table and asked us if he could cook some of the food himself. He said that he can get it to 50% of doneness before we start grilling. So we agreed to that. So we're just gonna wait a little while before they bring us the skewers.
In the middle.
Yes.
Grill like this.
Okay.
Turn, yeah, one by one.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just turn it.
Yeah. When the oil is coming, it's cooked.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Very good. Okay, we just received the half-cooked meat, and this is the lamb and that's the beef. And what we're going to do is that we're going to put it over the grill, and as you can see, the flames are roaring hot. And we were told that when you put the skewers on, we have to wait until the fat drips out. And once the fat drips out, that actually means that the skewers are done. So what I can tell you about this meat is that if you take a really close look at it, there's actually a pretty good amount of meat on the skewers. They don't skimp. There are other places in Chinatown or other places in New York that sell skewers, but they don't give you as much meat. These skewers are actually pretty thick. There's plenty of meat here. Now, if you take a close look at the meat, once again, this is the lamb and this is the beef. You can see that the length of these skewers are about 2.5 inches long. This one is about 3 inches. So they vary in size, but then again, they're pretty uniform. So let's say 2.5 to 3 inches. Okay, I just put in some lamb skewers, and what you should do is that you should twirl them around like this with your hands, and make sure that all sides are nice and charred. And I was told once again that once the fat renders from these sticks, then they're considered done. The first skewer that I'm going to try is the lamb skewer. This is what it looks like. As I said before, it's about 3 inches of meat. So I'm going to dip it into this powder, into the spice mix. So let's try this. I'm going to bite it right off. Okay, here it is. Okay, wow, it's really good. That is lamb goodness. The meat is definitely lamb. There's also some fat that's left onto some of this meat. It's rendered because of that flame. It's very smoky. You can cook it to a char like this piece. There's a char here. It's not bad. If you like roast lamb, it has that nice smoky flavor. And it's been seasoned well. It's not too salty, perfectly good. By the way, the spice mix is more cumin-like, more cumin, no chili pepper. So it's basically like herbal and cumin. Okay, this is the cooking process. So we put the skewers on the hottest part of the flame. And once again, we were told that when you see the fat render from the meat, that means that it's cooked. So as you can see, these beef skewers are about to get cooked. The next item that I'm going to try is the beef. This is the beef skewer. I literally just took it off the flame. So I'm going to remove the beef and give this a try. Here we go. You have nice little chunks of beef. This is about ½ inch cube of beef. Put it into the seasoning mix, as you can see. Let's try this. You see, they said that they were going to cook it 50% and then we'll bring it the rest of the way. We just brought it the rest of the way, which is just to give the char, but you can see it's still pink in the middle. Perfect for beef. And not only that, it's not tough beef. This is actually delicious, not chewy beef, no gristle. It's just good quality beef. Don't know what cut it is, but it's excellent. Once again, take a look at how nice. This is a medium done beef, almost like steak. I wanted to talk a little bit about the skewers. As you can tell, these skewers are metal, so you should hold the end of the skewers while you're putting it over the flame. And when you're ready to eat, what I recommend is to take all the meat, take your chopsticks and slide the meat off the skewer, because this skewer gets very hot. I touched a little bit of it and I nearly burned my fingers. So safety first, make sure you remove all the meat. Okay, the next meat came. This is the pig skin, this is the chicken, this is the beef tendon, and this is the squid. So all our skewers have arrived. Okay, there's the beef tendon and also the beef that's being roasted here. And as you can see, the fats are dripping into the flame and it's licking up. The next item that I ordered is the tendon. This is the beef tendon. Now check this out. We gave it a nice dark char to this. Let's check it out. Wow, this is awesome. Once again, they pre-treat the tendon to make it nice and soft. And then when you finish it in that fire, you're gonna get the nice char to it. And this is absolutely delicious. If you like texture, beef tendon is the way to go. The next skewer that I'm going to try is the squid. They cut it into these little 1-inch cubes, and this is the squid body. So let's try this. Cooked to perfection. It's so snappy, delicious, seasoned well, and you taste the squid flavor, the ocean flavor. Oh my God. This squid is so fresh and so snappy. I really love this. I feel like I need to order 10 more orders of this. So good. I also forgot to mention that this squid is not the thin, tiny squid. This is the thick squid with a thick body, and it's about 1/3 of an inch thick. This is a smaller version, but is about 1/3 of an inch thick, so you will get full eating this. The next item that I'm going to try is the pork skin. And this is what it looks like. Now, the pork skin is actually a little thinner. You can see the type of meat that they provide you. The tendon is much thicker, but the pork skin is very thin. So let's dip it into some of that spice mix and try it. Okay, I taste the porkiness to it. The pork skin is a little drier, a little tougher. In terms of the non-meat types of dishes, I prefer the tendon more. Pork skin is okay, but for some reason, it's not as enjoyable when you chew it. I definitely choose the tendon over the pork skin. The next item that I'm going to try is the chicken wings. So for $6, you can order 3 chicken wings. $6 for 3 wings. So let's give this a try. I've already dipped it into that spice mix. Okay, the chicken wing is marinated. It has that smoky flavor. Now, I have to say that none of the meats that I've had so far uses soy sauce or any kind of marinade. Probably just uses salt as a flavoring. This is really good. For this type of restaurant, there isn't any soy sauce to mask the flavor of the actual meat. The only flavoring that gets is salt and the spice rub. This chicken wing is actually grilled pretty well. Not overdone. I would say this is very good. If you like a smoky chicken wing that's not overcooked, this is something that you should get. And it's only $6. Ah, man. I'm in the middle of the meal. Let's talk a little bit about this restaurant. And this restaurant is kind of small. I saw about maybe 7 or 8 booths. The grill is right in the middle of the table. And what I can say is that this restaurant is very much a local spot. There's nothing fancy about it. This is a no-frills place. But what I can say is that we really enjoy ourselves. And the reason why we really enjoy ourselves is because this is the kind of interactive type of experience that a lot of people have. I could easily imagine myself sitting in this booth with 5 other friends and us grilling a whole bunch of meats. To top that off, a lot of the meats are anywhere between $6 and $20, and sometimes you get 5 skewers to an order, and sometimes you get less, sometimes more. This is actually pretty economical due to the fact that the size of the skewers are nice and big. What I can say is that I'm only halfway through the meal, but I am super happy about the food that has come to our table. One of the side dishes that we ordered is the snow pea shoots. This is stir-fried, and from what it looks like, it's been stir-fried with garlic. This is a pretty big plate. It appears to be about 3 inches tall and not bad looking. The next item that I'm going to try is the snow pea shoots. This particular restaurant, I don't know if it's Cantonese, but they have snow pea shoots. So let's try this. Delicious. Has that garlicky flavor. And I'm going to say something very shocking. I think that dish is a little too salty. It may have added a little too much salt, but hey, you know, you can't be perfect. Okay, we ordered the lazaji, or the Chinese fried chicken with the chilies. Now this plate is actually pretty big. If you go from left to right, that's about 8 inches of chicken there. And it's cut up into these small little bite-sized pieces. There's plenty of chili here. This should be mala, which is numbing and spicy. And you can see that there's some peanuts in here. So I've never seen peanuts in lazaji, so this is gonna be really interesting. It looks really good, and I'm sure it'll taste pretty good. The next dish I'm going to try is the lazaji, or the Chongqing chicken. Here's the fried chicken. This Chinese fried chicken is pretty awesome. It's all done in bite-sized portions, and we're gonna give this a try. Dark meat, so important. Wow, I immediately taste the heat. The heat is very, very spicy. It's interesting. It's more spicy, which means spicy. It's more spicy than it is numbing. Okay, I take that back. The numbing is coming later. I feel the numbing now. So this is a great addition of it. It's not too dry. In fact, all these pieces are deep fried and still super juicy. I really like this. In the recent past, I've had this Chongqing chicken, this lazaji, and the chicken tends to be dry, but these pieces are actually fairly big and they're nice and juicy. I like the way they do it here. Definitely, this lazaji Chongqing chicken is definitely a 10 out of 10. Very rare that I give that, but this is awesome. And now's the time for your favorite part of the show. Ta-da! The star of the show. And today, the star of the show, to me, was very clear cut. And it's something that I normally don't eat, but it was so good. The star of the show, amongst the skewers, is the lamb skewer. And the reason why it's the star of the show is because when they made the lamb skewers, they made sure that that skewer had equal parts fat and lamb. So when you're roasting it, all that nice char and fat gets all combined in that flame, and it has such a nice savory flavor with that spice mix. I could eat 100 of those. Now, that's not to say that the other meats weren't good. A close second would be the beef skewer. That meat was really excellent. Not gristly, good quality meat, easy to chew, and absolutely delicious. As far as the cooked foods are concerned, I actually wanted to have a double star of the show, and I really loved that Chongqing chicken, or the lazaji, the Chinese fried chicken. And the reason why is because it's been a very long time since I've had a knock your socks off version of that dish, and that particular dish was moist and crispy and excellent. I haven't had one in such a long time, so I'm really raving about it. So if you come here, try some of their cooked dishes. I really like that fried chicken, and the skewers, it's just fun. You gotta try it. The meal is over, and what a meal. Now, for the Minute Review show, this is a change of pace. I like exploring different types of food, and in the future, I'm going to try to do more of that. I've been going to a lot of Cantonese restaurants, which is what I usually specialize in, but I want to explore and try other types of Chinese cuisine and other types of Asian cuisine. This place I actually found through a YouTuber who is Chinese. He speaks in Chinese, and I wouldn't have known about this place if I didn't see his video. But what I can say about this place is that it's truly a neighborhood place. It's on the northern side of Northern Boulevard, which is the non-busy part of Flushing. So there's fewer people walking around here, not as busy. The restaurant, when we walked in, was about 3/4 full. Right now it's about 3 o'clock, so most of the people have finished their lunch. So right here, right now, we're enjoying all of this food. Thing that I have to say about this place is that they give you more than decent portions compared to other skewer restaurants. You'll see if you come here and try another place. So if you want to try really good roast meats, basically multiple skewers of meats at a good price, at a very fair price, you should come to Mingxing BBQ. This is excellent, awesome. I would come here over and over again. Thanks for watching the Minute Review Show. If you enjoyed this review, please support the channel by buying me a coffee. The link is right over here. And also, check out all my other videos. There's lots of restaurants on my channel, and you can surely find one that you like. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again in my next video. The final bill after tip is $132.91.